What is good, Osiris here, stuck in the middle, new uploads every day at 9 a.m. Thank you so much for taking the time. This one makes me happy, and it is a pun, and it is intended because one of the greatest hip hop and R&B music producers of all time, one of my favorites, Pharrell Williams of nerd fame and many others, and being well off, he's using his power and influence to open private schools for low income families in Virginia. Yes, sir.
Grammy Award winning artist and Virginia Beach native Pharrell Williams has plans for a new type of school coming to Norfolk. Alex Littlehale shows us why it's not your typical classroom.
Coming September 7th, a classroom that's reimagining a traditional education.
Pharrell's dream and vision around education, and every kid has this unique way that they learn. And sometimes the way they learn isn't properly accommodated by the school.
It's called Yellowhab, and it's an idea hatched by Hampton Roads' own Pharrell Williams, and it's best described by his nonprofit Yellow as a micro school, a small-scale, more personalized learning environment with a problem-solving based curriculum tailored to a student's specific strengths and maybe some of their specific differences. Now, in the program's first year, between 40 and 50 kids between grades 3 and 5 will be chosen from a pool of applications within the city of Norfolk.
Do you know how proud I would be if I ever got to the place where I could give back? And I can do it, but not on the level that Pharrell's doing here. If I could do it on the level of Pharrell, to go back to Cleveland and give back to my home city that I love and to home state. I wonder, because he's got the Mars things going on, he's got the private school going on. Elon Musk did the exact same thing with Ad Astra, and I will be doing a video on that, where Elon Musk is looking to disrupt education as well. He put his kids in school, and this guy obviously can put his kids anywhere. And he put his kids in school, and he wasn't happy with it. And this is Elon Musk, much less low-income families in Virginia. What Pharrell Williams is doing here is better than don't just giving money out. See, Pharrell Williams is well off, but he doesn't have enough money to just give every low-income family in the whole state of Virginia, even, much less the country, money to do whatever they need to do, maybe go to private school or whatever else. He's planting seeds. And what does money give rich people that those without money don't have? It gives them options. If someone is taking away your option, you got to start looking at them sideways. So I'm not saying every charter school is good, but I would like the option to. So if a state is going to say, hey, you can take your kids out of public school and we'll give you a stipend to kind of give you the money that we would have spent on that kid in public school, and you could homeschool them, keep the money, or you can send them to a private school. You've got the option of public school, charter school, private school, homeschool. You've got 4 options. You're in a much better position than someone that says no charter school, nothing else, just public. That's the goal, is to have as many options as possible. And when there's competition, that breeds just better options for the consumer. And that's what Pharrell Williams is doing here. When you think about it, a rich person might have a car, or they might have a private jet, or they might have a helicopter, or they might be able to fly first class. And if you don't have money, you might be stuck with public transportation. You might be stuck at best with the Greyhound. That's the difference. And he's empowering at least a small portion, starting small, which only makes me think this is more serious, not just a publicity stunt or something like that. He's starting small, I think, to see if he can scale this. A quote from him: "If the system is fixed and unfair, then it needs to be broken," Williams said in a news release. "We don't want lockstep learning where so many kids fall behind. We want bespoke learning designed for each child, where the things that make each child different are the same things that will make a child rise up and take flight." I love it. And it's great coming from him, a guy with such an abstract mind. If a child is strong in an area, let's foster that area and not focus on their weaknesses. Let's take all the unnecessary crap out of school, focus on problem solving, critical thinking, things that will empower them through any scenario, that are useful, that will help them in their lives. I'm very big on my personal life. It's so easy for me to beat up on myself and this is wrong, that's wrong, get better at that. Well, first of all, are your strengths really your strengths? What should you be strong at? Are you maximizing that? If you are, great, then focus on something else. If not, why not focus on your strength? If you're a pitcher and you throw a great fastball, but you don't know how to throw a slider, well, first of all, make sure your fastball really is great. Make sure that's an accurate assessment and you're focusing on your strength. Maybe your strength really is a curve or you're a knuckleballer. And that's what he's doing. It's tailored learning. It's excellent. Curriculum, talking about STEM, or in this case, STEAM, which I like because it's science, technology, engineering, art. I mean, he's a musician. He's one of the greatest producers of all time. He had to have art, music in there, and math. Here's what I'm going to end with. Pharrell, don't let me down, bro. I don't want to see any of that critical race theory garbage in there. You know, Elon Musk isn't putting that in his kid's school. It's don't discredit it. It would be almost like putting Scientology into the school. All this good vibes and potential would be ruined. So I'm not gonna dwell on that. I just hope I don't see it there. And let me tip my cap. I'm gonna bring out the math hat. This one's worth it, Pharrell. You get the math hat. Tip of the hat to you, sir. I don't have one of those tall hats you wear. Tip of the hat. Make America think harder. Thanks a lot for listening. Take care.